Hello and welcome to Sampson's Judo. Today we're going to be doing a technique, a transition from Ippon Seoi Nage. What happens if I miss? And then we're going to turn it into a nice combination technique. Okay, well, what you just saw was a very nice technique of Ippon Seoi Nage. It's one that I've used before many times. It's what I call an over-rotation Ippon Seoi Nage leading into a transition, a form of Kata Guruma. It's a very nice technique. It's deliberately done that I over-rotate my body, disorientating Uki, deliberately setting him up for the transition of Kata Guruma. Okay, so I'll show you how it works. We start from a normal Ippon Seoi Nage. If we just turn to the side, the idea that I deliberately over-rotate my body, tricking Uki and thinking that I've actually missed the Ippon Seoi Nage. So this is what happens. Step in for Ippon Seoi Nage, but my hips over-rotate, so you're coming to this side. On doing that, I drop down onto one knee, down, and I use the right hand. As my rotation happens, this is going to be the kuzushi, tsukuri, or the breaking of the balance. This hand is very important. It's what's going to lead Uki onto my hips. So watch. Here, and then as I go down, this pulls, and then my hand acts as a sweep, like a harai koshi, taking Uki over, and finishing him on the side. Attack, step, over-rotate. Now there's a little bit of a trick here. My right knee has to come into my left knee, into my left ankle, sorry. So what you mustn't do is to drop away from Uki, like this. If you drop away, the dynamics are that he has a long way to go, and I've got to transition his body from the left to the right. So if you watch this knee, it's got to come in. That allows me to tip over with a much faster emphasis, and it's a much more effective technique. So when you drop, don't drop with your legs open, because then I have to lead him over, putting a lot of strain on my left side. So bring your knee close to your knee, close to your ankle, and then using the hand action, beautiful rotation, you should be able to take Uki over. Just watch again in detail. Attack. Step, over-rotate, drop close, and this hand uses a guide to help take Uki over the top. Beautiful technique. And from here, you could quickly, still in a very good position to do a nice transition. Okay, so let's just show how it looks again in one motion. Very nice. There is absolutely no weight on my shoulders at all because of the weight and the transition of the dynamics. Okay, understanding that, well, I'll show you a very slight variation which can be used as well. So it's very nice to try variations while you're practicing. Everything's the same, it's just the hand action which you change. Well, just watch, please. You step in. Instead of sweeping, the right hand can go underneath and grab Uki's left leg, which is allowed in the JFA UK, in the World Judo Federation. Take Uki over. It's just a slight variation. If you haven't got a strong sweep, or if your shoulder hurts, you can actually grab and use your shoulder in a different way to sweep Uki over. I'll just show you again. This is 1, this is 2. 1, 2. Take Uki over the top. Good position here. If you haven't scored Ippon, to follow into Gatami Waza, anything that's available to you. So it's a very nice technique. I like 360-degree turns. I like movement. It's what my judo is based upon. This is a deliberate rotation. Another scenario that may happen which allows us to execute this technique is when you attack by Ippon Seoi Nage, but Uki actually manages to avoid it. So, for example, I turn into Uki for Ippon Seoi Nage, but he moves out the way, which is very common, happens a lot in judo. If I'm a little bit slow, or he anticipates or feels the technique, he'll avoid it so he doesn't get thrown, which is perfect for me, because then my over rotation, the work is done for me. So this is what's going to happen. Attack. As Uki moves out the way, he's already in position for me to take him over. So it's a good technique if Uki moves out the way. Then, drop, take Uki over. Or if you want to do the other variation, attack, drop. It's a very nice technique. I hope you like it. The rules, the golden rules, the key points of this technique is allowing your body to over-rotate, is to concentrate on the Ippon Seoi Nage, on the kata here, on the shoulder, because that's going to break his balance. Is dropping your knees into each other. Make sure you're on your toes, so you have support. Very, very close to Uki, so the dynamics underneath. Do not step away. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this. We'll just show you the technique in action one more time. Okay, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Please make a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm happy to answer as many questions as I can. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, keep watching. Thank you.